Personal foul, main family number 21, Caden Johnson, his first. Substitution for St. James, number 5, Juno Montana. Xavier Young. Judah Montana. Pointers, Malachi Maxwell Moody. At the free throw line. Substitution for Faith Family number 10, Gallagher Lassine. For St. James, number 21, David Masingo. Judah, shooting one. Three-pointer, Josiah Jones. Three-pointer, Judah Martin. Personal foul, St. James, number 21, David Masengo. Gallagher Placide at the free throw line, shooting two. Gallagher shooting one. Substitution for Faith Family number 5, Deshaun Williams. Gallagher Placide at the line, shooting one. Joseph Nunez. Substitution for the Stripers, number 11, Jacoby Briscoe. That's the end of the first quarter here at the Sandra Meadows Memorial Arena in Duncanville. Our first quarter score, Bay Family 13, St. James 11. Why not take time to acknowledge those people who have played a very important role in our success here at the 2025 Thanksgiving Hoopfest. We're talking about the people from Nike, Grand Prairie Ford, State Farm agent Rick Smith, the Witherspoon Law Group, Panini, Texas Premier Health, Let's Go Boating, Cerebro Sports, Game Changer, Wingstop, the Wing Experts, Parish Charitable Foundation, the City of Duncanville, Hilton Garden Inn, and Athlete AI. We tip our hat. We thank you for buying your cup of coffee. Personal foul, St. James, number 21, David Mazingo, his second personal. Three-pointer, Tayshawn Williams. Personal foul, St. James, number 21, David Mazingo, his third personal. Substitution for St. James, number 0, Joseph Nunez. Number 2, Malachi Terrell. At the free throw line, Xavier Young. For St. James, substitution number 35, Emmanuel Camara. Xavier Young at the line for St. Bay Family, shooting one. Personal foul, Bay Family number 24, Josiah Rose. Malachi Terrell. Substitution for St. James, number 3, Luis Carrillo Moss, number 15, Diego Rojas Joy. For Faith Family, number 2, Maxwell Moody. Personal foul, Faith Family, number 4, Josiah Jones is second. Malachi Terrell. Personal foul, St. James, number 3, Luis Carrillo Moss. For Uplift Faith Family, Xavier Young. Shooting 1. Three-pointer, Jacoby Briscoe. Jacoby Briscoe.
Coming out of the timeout, welcome in, folks. This is Nike EYBL Scholastic Conference play presented by League Ready as part of Duncanville's Hoopfest. We got a 23-18 score here with 3 minutes approaching in the second quarter. Coming to you from Sandra Meadows Memorial Arena. Faith Family Academy and St. James Academy battling in. And on the fast break, that's Jacoby Briscoe down there, who had a nice game opening up the weekend yesterday afternoon.
Going to the line for St. James,
Jacoby Briscoe, 6'6" wing, junior. He's a 4-star out of Washington, D.C., knocks down the first one. St. James with a 24-18 lead with 2:59 here in the third, make it the second period.
Jacoby, shooting one.
Briscoe, the number 34 ranked small forward in the country. 2 for 2 at the line. 25-18, St. James ahead over Faith Family Academy. And right around here, South Oak Cliff that is. And Maxwell Moody will run point for this Faith Family Eagles team. Multiple-time champion in the 4A in the UIL here in North Texas. And competing here in the EYBL. That one taken away. Pushing ahead. Losing it was Malachi Terrell, and now Faith Family back on the break. Two-man game, slammed home, and down it goes for Xavier Young. 6'9" sophomore here from Dallas, a 4-star in himself. Number 16 ranked in the Sports Center next. Top 25. From the corner, that one's too strong from Briscoe, and now Faith Family will push it with 2 minutes to go in the half, down by 5. 25-20 the score. Young swings that to Moody. Looking to angle, get it to him inside. Now he'll kick it out. Terrell on him.
Personal foul.
Make that Bontemps on him, and he'll pick up the foul with 1:49 to go here in the first half. 25-20 the score. And Moody will inbound for the Eagles. Gets it to the corner, Josiah Jones with Terrell working on him. He kicks it back out to Moody. Moody with a handful of offers from Texas teams, UT Arlington, A&M, and UTEP. Out of the wing, that's Gavin Placide, who had a nice game yesterday. 20-point scorer. And again, it's Xavier Young coming in with the left hand, navigating the low block, putting it up and in, and it's a 3-point game with 1:20 to go in the half. Terrell up top, swings it to Briscoe. Two-man game. Kicks it back out to Terrell. They'll reset. Inside, low block, off the baseline. Can't get it to go. Leaving it short, up and in.
Luis Carrillo Ross.
And Luis Carrillo Ross makes it a 5-point game with 50 seconds to go. Moody losing the handle, and he's in a straight jacket up top as Josiah Rose gets hammered. And a timeout's called before anything else can happen. 27-22, Faith Family down by 5 to St. James. No, they'll get him with a foul. Malachi Terrell, the 6'1 junior. And in the bonus, Josiah Rose will head to the line.
Josiah Rose, shooting 2.
Knocks down the first.
Substitution for St. James, number 35.
Josiah Rose, again with a handful of offers.
Josiah Rose.
Among them, SMU, A&M, UNLV, and Arizona State. It is first one from the line. The lefty makes it 2 for 2. 42 seconds left. He pushes across the timeline. There's Bontemps on the wing. Carrillo Ross sets the screen. The floater from inside the paint. Off back iron, too strong. And it'll be off St. James with 32 seconds left in the half. And a one-possession game for Faith Family. Close one here in Sandra Meadows. Barely getting that one in. Josiah Rose out to Moody. He'll bring it across the timeline. 25 seconds left. 30-second shot clocks in this league, folks. So he's got some time. 17 on the clock. Spins inside. back out. That's Gavin Placide. Spins to the middle, and Terrell with a nice job to disrupt that one. Pump fake from the left wing. Too strong for Josiah Jones. And that one's out of bounds. We'll stay right here with 3.7 on the clock. 27-24. Faith Family with a chance to cut it to a 1-point game or even tie it before the break. Inside, Placide goes up with it, fouled with 2.6 left.
St. James, number 35, Emmanuel Kamara.
Kamara gets knocked with his second foul.
His first personal.
Make it his first personal foul.
Gavin Placide. Shooting 2.
Placide scored 16 points in the first half of the game against La Lumiere yesterday afternoon. Missed his first free throw here, knocks down the second, 2.6 left. Couple of dribbles, three-quarter court heave, and that'll do it. A 2-point game headed into the break, 27-25 St. James over Faith Family Academy here at Sandra Meadows Memorial Arena. Fast-paced game, second half to come. You're watching Nike EYBL Scholastic Basketball on League Ready as part of Duncanville Hoopfest. Stick around, folks. Second half will come up shortly.
The food is great. The popcorn is hot. Hoopfest products. They're in the foyer. They're reasonably priced.
Welcome back to Nike EYBL Scholastic Conference Basketball. Presented by League Ready. 27-25, St. James Academy over Faith Family Academy out of South. Make it just Oak Cliff. Start of the third quarter. And we are underway. Close game. Gavin Placide put on a nice show at the end of the first half for Faith Family. And St. James on the run. Jacoby Briscoe kicking that one out to Malachi Terrell. Uses the Carrillo Ross screen. Big sky hook from the low block, missing. Rebounded by Gavin Placide, and pushing it up the court now for Faith Family is Caden Johnson. Right wing three is true from Josiah Rose, the sophomore out of Arlington. And Faith Family has the lead, 28-27. Coming back from down 10 with a minute into the second half. Carrillo Moss drives in, kicks it out to Malachi Terrell, who backs up with Josiah Jones working on him. Briscoe sets the screen. Wide open in the corner is Joseph Nunez. Can't get that one to fall, and Faith Family will push it. Up ahead to Xavier Young, kicks it back out. Placide, low block. And now Young, wide open three from the corner is true. And Faith Family goes ahead by a couple of possessions, 31-27. The Eagles from Oak Cliff with 6.5 in the third to go. Joseph Nunez pushing it ahead. And Faith Family on the break. Young off glass, almost with a nifty move, but can't get it to go. And St. James will push. Briscoe gets wrapped up by Placide. Placide, the four-star. The 2026
personal foul, Eagles, number 12.
Number 14th center in the country. 31-27, Faith Family on top. Inside, blocked from behind, but it's a jump ball. Josiah Rose came out of nowhere and swatted Nunez before he can get to the rim. Possession will stay right here. 6:06 on the clock in the third. Carrillo Moss, Jacoby Briscoe straight away, nothing but the bottom. Breaks the seal in the second half for St. James. Josiah Jones kicking out with Diego Rojas Joy working on him and giving him fits. Cross-court pass, Josiah Rose now. Placide fakes the dribble handoff. He's got Briscoe on him. Top of the key, Rose trying to work inside. Placide, baseline, Young somehow gets it around and can't get it to fall. Pile of humanity under the basket, and here comes Malachi Terrell, who's fouled on the break. 31-30 the score. Faith Family on top, and Malachi Terrell will head to the line.
Personal foul, Faith Family, number 24, Josiah Rose. At the free throw line, Malachi Terrell.
Terrell at the line. Leaves the first one short.
Substitution for St. James, number 5.
6'1" junior out of Seat Pleasant, Maryland.
Malachi Terrell at the free throw line.
And Terrell, only a couple offers disclosed to us, one from Bryant and Manhattan College. Faith Family on top, one, now by 2. Split the free throws this time around for Terrell. Full court press from St. James. Josiah Jones trying to navigate it. Deep three from the lefty, Rose. Can't get it to go, but the offensive board by Xavier Young, and he'll head to the free throw line for a pair.
St. James, number 0, Joseph Nunez. Xavier Young at the free throw line, shooting 2.
5 minutes, 3 seconds to go in this one. Missing the first is Young. Xavier Young, a 4-star. The number 3 ranked power forward in the class of 2028 in the country. Can't knock down the second. Big goose egg, and it's still a tie ball game that trip around. Under 5 to play here in the third, 31-31. St. James was up by 7. And Faith Family crawled their way back at the end of that first half. And an offensive foul on Carrillo Moss. We'll put possession back in the hands of Faith Family. Caden Johnson inside to Placide, and he's going to be held, and a foul is going to be called under the basket.
Personal foul, St. James, number 11, Jacoby Briscoe. Substitution for St. James, number 35, Emmanuel Camara.
Briscoe gets tacked for his second foul. Back up top, Josiah Jones swings it. Thought about a shot for a second, Caden Johnson trying to find Placide inside. But Terrell all over him. They'll switch it around. Inside, up off the baseline. And Xavier Young is hacked. He'll head back to the line.
Personal foul, St. James, number 35, Emmanuel Camara. His second personal, Xavier Young at the line for Oakland Faith Family, shooting 2.
Xavier Young 0 for 2 on his last trip. There he breaks the ice right there. Young, an undeclared junior, with a handful of offers waiting for him as he knocks down the second. 2 for 2 this time around. He was previously at Louisville High School, not too far from here in North Texas. His first year with Faith Family, he transferred back in August. This one's off the foot of Josiah Jones. 33-31, Faith Family ahead. Leading St. James as Bontemps will quarterback the offense in the half court this time around. Josiah Jones on him. They swing it out to Joseph Nunez and back to Terrell. Briscoe, middle of the court, wide open now in the corner. Driving baseline as Nunez gets hacked as soon as he goes baseline and tries to dump that pass off to Jacoby Briscoe. And another foul on Faith Family.
Number 22, Xavier Young.
Young gets called with a foul. Quick inbound pass for St. James, and Emmanuel Camara puts it off the glass and in. We're tied back up at 33 with 3:50 to go in the third. Jones working up top now, Placide. Elbow extended. Dribble handoff. There goes Caden Johnson, it's true. Beautiful jumper from 18 feet out. Puts Faith Family ahead. 35-33 with 3.5 to go. This action part of the Nike EYBL Scholastic Conference play as part of the Duncanville Hoopfest. Nunez with the man in his face. Might have got that one tipped by Placide. And now Faith Family takes it the other way with 3 to go in the third. Swinging that to Caden Johnson on the wing. Sending Jones in motion at the top. Gavin Placide not letting any penetration go for St. James. Inside, Jones, too strong. Rebound, Placide up and in. Make that Xavier Young. He's had a nice third quarter so far. Briscoe out to Bontemps, who was fantastic in the game yesterday. It was St. James and Dream City. Bontemps finished with 17 points, 12 of them coming in the second half. Inside, Camara. Nice move to go on the reverse. Use that rim to protect the ball. And it's a 2-point game. Camara with a couple of buckets in a row for St. James. The Strivers 37-35, Faith Family ahead. 2 minutes to go in the third. Placide at the elbow, inside to Josiah Jones, and they're going to get him with a walk. He's a little confused, but it did clearly look to be like he took an extra step.
Number 21.
He'll check out, but Tayshawn Williams and Gallagher Placide will come out on the floor, so the two twin brothers, Gallagher and Gavin Placide, will share some time together on the floor. 37-35, Faith Family ahead. Bontemps out on the wing, using the screen. Going back out, trying to get it inside. But Placide able to break that one up, but possession stays right here with 12 seconds on the shot clock. 1:42 in the third, 37-35, a 2-point game. Faith Family was down by 7 in the second, late in the second quarter. Coming back now, they're up by 2. Briscoe working inside, spinning, driving, can't get the layup to go, and it's rebound Faith Family. Pushing ahead, Gallagher Placide. In motion, can't get it to go in the 3. Lefty quick fire trigger from Tayshawn Williams. A lot of hands on the ball for Faith Family, but can't ultimately put down the offensive rebound. Cross-court pass. And a charge. A little too hot coming in was Jacoby Briscoe. Kicked that ball out to the wide open corner.
Substitution for Faith Family, number 11.
And he's going to get caught for the charge.
Marius Miles Jr., substitution for Faith Family.
Well, there's some confusion going on down there. As the officials are getting together, it looks like everyone's lining up like it's going to be, there you go. They're lining up like it was going to be St. James ball and nobody was moving. And now the officials got it right, thanks to some coaxing from the crowd here at Sandra Meadows Memorial Arena. 1:11 on the clock, 37-35, Faith Family ahead. Been stuck on this score for a couple of possessions. Both teams trading a handful of fouls here in the third quarter. Quick action here from Faith Family now. They'll slow it down with Nehemiah Davis. This one's out of bounds, and we'll go St. James' way with under a minute to play. 37-35, Faith Family on top. Errant pass gets corralled by Malachi Terrell. That one just out of bounds, before it gets out of bounds, rather. Inside, long step, high off the rim, dropping that one down from the rafters. Malachi Terrell almost connecting with the floater, but he gets hacked, so he goes to the line for 2.
Personal foul. Eagles, number 10. Gallagher Placide. At the free throw line, Malachi Terrell, shooting 2.
Terrell at the line. Kind of a double clutch free throw
Substitution for
motion. Knocks down the first. That's a 1-point game. Jacoby Briscoe will check out, and Joseph Nunez will come back in for St. James. This one to tie it. And they're going to get Gavin Placide. I saw the official signal when Placide stepped over that line. And so Malachi Terrell will get a redo. Just a little mulligan on that one. Another chance to tie it here. .37 up with 42.6 to go in the third quarter. Faith Family and St. James. Full court press from St. James. They did this yesterday to Dream City. This one way into the backcourt, and it'll be a violation as the defense has intensified for the Strivers out of Springfield, Virginia. St. James, coached by Book Richardson, his first year with this program. Previously at Arizona for 8 seasons, from 2009 to 2017. Bontemps inside, heading that one off to Terrell. Going baseline, high arcing shot, can't get it to fall. 7 seconds left. Bontemps on the outside, driving inside. Step back, puts off a terrible shot off to the right side as he was way off balance. Not a good look toward the end of the quarter, but it's 37-37. Faith Family
Our third quarter score.
and St. James.
37. St. James, 37.
This Faith Family team out of Oak Cliff, Texas. Just a stone's throw away from where we're at now here in Duncanville. Left the UIL last year, Faith Family Academy. And that season, 27-9. Played a national schedule after leaving the UIL last season. And now they're here in the EYBL Scholastic. They joined back in the summer. But Brandon Thomas, the head coach here for the Eagles for Faith Family, is a 4-time, make it a 2-time 4A state champion with Faith Family. I mean, folks, this team, Faith Family, was dominating the 4A classification in Texas for a few years with notable players like Jordan Walsh. Brandon Thomas now heads this place off with previous experience playing-wise at Grambling State University. Dallas native now has his team tied at 37 here in EYBL Scholastic play as part of the Duncanville Hoopfest. 37-37, we're starting the fourth quarter.
Possession. Faith Family.
Caden Johnson up top. Bontemps working on him. Inside, off the glass, beautiful English from Josiah Rose. With the left hand, his back facing toward the basket. Gets that one with some life down, and Faith Family takes the lead, 39-37. Bontemps inside, driving. Good pass inside, trying to get a shot to go. Was David Masingo, but it goes errant, and Faith Family will push. Straight away. Gallagher Placide now driving inside, picks up his dribble, kicks it back out. Here comes Rose with a long step and then the left hand again. Back-to-back buckets for Rose. And the sophomore from Arlington makes it a 4-point game with 7 to go. 41-37. Bontemps inside with a crowd of Eagles around him. That one gets knocked out of bounds as he's fouled and will head to the free throw line.
Gavin Placide.
Bontemps, a 5'9" junior from Long Island. Like I said, the guard had 17 points in yesterday's matchup against Dream City.
Number 11, Jacoby Briscoe.
He knocks down the first one. It's a 3-point game. Jacoby Briscoe back into the ball game, along with Joseph Nunez,
Shooting 1.
Malachi Terrell, and Luis Carrillo Mas, and of course, Bontemps on the free throw line. 2 for 2 this time around. It's a 2-point game, 41-39, with just under 7 to go. Nike EYBL Scholastic action here on League Ready. Ethan Herrera bringing you the coverage. As Caden Johnson is fouled. Came over from DeSoto High School, did Johnson.
St. James, number 5.
And he'll inbound. Top to Gallagher Placide, trying to get it inside to his twin brother, but a quick fire 3 right away from Caden Johnson is off. An offensive rebound from Placide, and he's fouled.
Personal foul,
So we'll do it again out of the baseline.
Louis Carrillo Moss, his third personal.
Inbound from Johnson. Wide open is Josiah Rose. The lefty has it too strong, gets his own miss. And back up top to Tayshawn Williams. The Placide brothers hand it off, and it's Gallagher. Off the nice feed and protection from Gavin Placide. The 3-ball makes it a 5-point game. 44-39 with 6:15 to go. Bontemps behind the back, knifing through the defense. Leaves it on the rim, and it falls through. Beautiful move from Juice Bontemps. It's a 3-point game. This is where he came alive here in the fourth quarter yesterday. Let's see if he can pick it up now. Johnson out of the wing, inside to Placide. Good move, and an easy flush for the 5-star. Five and a half to go. 5-point game. Terrell, step back 3, short, rebound to Gallagher. And they'll push it. Caden Johnson, Bontemps on him. Puts his shoulder into him, and it's an offensive foul. Bontemps had 2 of those charges drawn yesterday, and he is just a Tasmanian devil out there.
Diego Rojas Joy.
Jacoby Briscoe will check back in along with Diego Rojas Joy. Judah Juice Bontemps can catch fire.
Officials timeout.
He's quick, can get through the lane and to the rim in a hurry. And with a 5-point game with almost 5 minutes to go left in this one, Faith Family would do be in their best interest at least to stay in front of them. Again, this Faith Family team with a few notable alum. TJ Caldwell, Ole Miss, of course. Of course, Jaden Toppin from Texas Tech. Dorian Onwachekwu at Georgia Tech in Tulsa, who graduated a couple of years ago. And this past year, King Grace making some noise down at Mississippi State. 46-41, 5 minutes to go. That one's stolen, picked off by Tayshawn Williams. And he goes flying in for the two-handed jam. Extends the lead to 7, 48-41 in St. James. And Coach Book Richardson will call a timeout and talk things over. Now facing a 7-point deficit. Strivers from Springfield, Virginia, St. James Performance Academy. Opened only a year ago. A class of 218 student athletes enrolled. They've got a few here that have been making some noise. Of course, the lone 4-star on the roster, Jacoby Briscoe. The number 34th ranked small forward in the class of 2027 in the nation. Offers from Villanova, Virginia Tech, Arizona State. He's one of those players that showcased a lot of different talents yesterday. His 3-point making, his passing, of course, and his defense was on point. He registered 3 blocks in yesterday's contest. Coming out of the timeout, 4:57 on the clock in the fourth quarter. It's a 7-point game. Faith Family leads St. James Academy 48-41. Bontemps will quarterback the offense. Briscoe in the corner, quick fire, too strong. Rebound goes to Faith Family and they push it. Now they'll bring it back out. Tayshawn Williams out to Gavin Placide. Good pass inside, nice find to the outside. Gallagher drives baseline now. Kamara on him, big body down low, and Gavin Placide up top. trying to get this one to Josiah Jones. Rojas Joy defending him. Elbow jumper. Left it short, but Josiah Rose goes to clean things up, and it's a 9-point game with 4:13 on the clock. Left to go. Malachi Terrell will check back in, and Joseph Nunez will take a seat. Now they switch it. It's Bontemps who'll sit down, and Nunez will stick out there with Diego Rojas Joy, Jacoby Briscoe, and Emmanuel Camara. Approaching 4 minutes to go, 9-point game. St. James is going to have to turn on the Jets just a little bit here with 4 to go. Nunez swinging around. Camara out to Terrell. Knifing inside. Floats that one up and in. 7-point game, 50-43. Faith Family still on top. 3:40 to go. Jones with Terrell working on him. Giving him all kinds of trouble. Inside is Rose. Rose gets that one hacked by Camara. Straight up and down. Rebound goes to Faith Family. And a couple of offensive rebounds from Josiah Rose and Emmanuel Camara. Was a brick wall down there.
Timeout, Eagles.
Out of bounds, as it'll stay right here. Timeout for Faith Family. 50-43 the score, 3:24 on the clock in the fourth quarter. A 7-point lead for Faith Family. This is a school, a program that's actually facing closure at the end of the 25-2026 school year due to some academic issues. Competing in the EYBL. They joined last year. Founded back in 1990, Faith Family. Produced a lot of great talent out of North Texas in basketball. A couple of 4A championships over the last 6 seasons in the UIL. Now have a 7-point lead here in EYBL Scholastic Conference play. 3:24 on the clock left to go. As Josiah Jones will inbound. Previously at Harlan High School in San Antonio, Josiah Jones. Has a handful of offers in his back pocket.
Personal foul, St. James number 11, Jacoby Briscoe, his 3rd personal.
Foul in the inbound on Briscoe.
Maintenance timeout.
So Briscoe, a couple of fouls here in the second half. 3:21 left to go. 3 team fouls on St. James to Faith Family's 2. Inbound goes to Placide. Pass inside. And another foul on St. James. That one's going to be on Emmanuel Camara.
Personal foul, St. James number 2, Malachi Terrell.
Make it on Terrell. Third time's the charm. Gallagher Placide off the inbound, leaves it short. Camara the rebound. Terrell will push it up. 3 minutes approaching here in the fourth quarter. Up off the glass. Wow, what a shot from Malachi Terrell. High off the window, and the touch was beautiful. It's a 5-point game with under 3 to play. Jones with Diego Rojas Joy on him. And a foul's going to be called. He's been giving him some trouble. Rojas Joy has, as he'll take his seat, and Bontemps will check back in. Nunez, Terrell, Bontemps, Briscoe, and Camara make up the 5 on the floor for St. James.
5 team fouls.
Faith Family in the bonus. Josiah Jones will head to the line.
Faith Family, Josiah Jones.
5-point game. Faith Family on top. Knocks down the first, 51-45 the score. Perfect at the line this time around, 52-45, Faith Family ahead, 2:52 on the clock and counting here in the fourth quarter to play. Bontemps, Terrell out on the wing, left side, inside, elbow jumper, Joseph Nunez, that one's true. Back to a 5-point game. Full court pressure from St. James. A soft trap. Josiah Jones, Bontemps on him. All kinds of trouble. Josiah Rose up top now. Placide setting the screen. High pick and roll inside, wide open in the corner. That one's cashed in. Tayshawn Williams. And a timeout with 2:15 in the fourth quarter to play. St. James, 55-47. Faith Family on top. $2:15 to go in this one. I mean, Faith Family was down in the second quarter by 7. They had a nice push at the end of the half to make it a 2-point game, and now they lead it by 8. Faith Family out of Oak Cliff. Like I mentioned a couple of times, a 2-time 4A state champion over the last few years. Taking on St. James out of Springfield, Virginia. A program that opened up just a season ago. At the helm from Book Richardson in his first season as the head coach here at St. James. 2:15 on the clock. Coming out of the timeout. And St. James gonna have to make some inroads if they're gonna want to come back in this one. Briscoe, Bontemps, Terrell Kamara, and Nunez on the floor for St. James. Bontemps will bring it up. Nunez on top, inside to Briscoe. Briscoe in the paint. Bontemps driving baseline, step back with Tayshawn Williams on him. Williams now on Nunez on the wing. Bontemps, step back in front of Gallagher, too strong. Make that Gavin as Kamara gets the offensive rebound and is hacked as he goes up with it off the glass, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Eagles number 24, Josiah Rose, his third personal.
Foul on Josiah Rose, his third.
Kamara, shooting 2.
Kamara knocks down his first. Makes it a 7-point game.
At the free throw line, Emmanuel, shooting 1.
Splits the free throws this trip around. Faith Family ahead with a 7-point advantage. And Josiah Jones bringing it up. Looked like it went off the foot a little bit of Bontemps, who was hacked a little bit in the eye. And now they're ready to go. Inside, stolen by St. James, but a whistle. Josiah Rose on the drive gets hacked in the bonus is Faith Family, so he'll head to the free throw line for 2. All Faith Family has to do here is stay patient, run some clock down. Well, I was going to say and hit their free throws, but first one's off for Josiah Jones. Make it Josiah Rose. And stays a 7-point game. The lefty knocks down the second one. 1 for 2 at the line this time around. Bontemps pushes this one through. Out in the corner to Nunez. Inside to Kamara, and Gavin Placide knocks this one out. We'll stay right here with 25 seconds on the shot clock. Bontemps, the shortest one on the court, inbounding for St. James Academy. Terrell out on the wing. Jones on him. Nunez fakes the pass inside, drives, short elbow jumper. That one's good. It's a 6-point game with 118. Back-to-back buckets for Joseph Nunez.
Timeout.
Cuts the lead to 6.
Guess what, people? Coming up next at 12:30 is a very exciting
Joseph Nunez, 6'4" guard out of Queens. Only offer disclosed to us is from Washington.
Of Texas. You don't want to miss that one. Stick around for more 2025 Hoopfest basketball action, where stars are born.
First of our games today, folks, is we'll take a little bit of a break after this one, and then around 2 p.m. we'll have our second EYBL Scholastic match to give you. It'll be La Lumiere versus Dream City. We saw both of those teams yesterday here on League Ready. And actually, I think both of those teams won. They did. 56-50 the score. 1:18 on the clock in the fourth. And timeout. Something's on the floor. I'll clean that up and we'll do it again. It's an official whistle. Now they're going to have to go clean that, it looks like. Or they'll inbound here in the backcourt. Gavin and Gallagher plus C, Josiah Jones, Tayshawn Williams, and Josiah Rose on the floor for Faith Family. Eagles inbound in the backcourt. And another whistle. The anticipation is killing me over here. 56-50 the score. Let's see. I think they wanted to fix the shot clock. That's the only thing I can think of. It was at 28, now it's at 30. Pass outside to Tayshawn Williams. Williams gets that one to Jones. Jones up top with Nunez on him. 1:10 on the clock. It's a 6-point game. Rose. Terrell. Poking that one away, and now a timeout's going to be called by Faith Family. And head coach Brandon Thomas, 15 seconds on the shot clock with 62 seconds left to go in this one. 56-50 the score. Faith Family on top. St. James fighting back after surrendering a 7-point lead back in the first half. This Faith Family team has a lot of players who've got offers. I mean, there's 4 stars. We got 3 4-stars, make it 4 4-stars on their roster. In Nehemiah Davis, Xavier Young, Gavin Placide, and Gallagher Placide. You could throw Braden Williams in there as well, the number 32 ranked shooting guard in the class of 2027. Previously at Boswell High School in Fort Worth. Inbound from Josiah Rose to the backcourt to Josiah Jones. Trying to trap him inside. Placide gets fouled on the way up by Emmanuel Kamara. With just under 55 seconds left to go in this one.
Number 35.
It looked like St. James was trying to go for the steal, couldn't get it right away, so they went for the trap and tried to foul. But it was a good job by Rose to get that pass inside to Gavin Placide to get a shot off or at least get fouled, and he did both. Knocks down the first, and now St. James will take a timeout. Placide at the line, number 14th ranked center. In the class of 2026, a Wake Forest commit along with his brother Gallagher Placide, both headed to be a Demon Deacon. Gallagher, a power forward, the number 18th ranked in his class. Both 4 stars. I mean, they are twin brothers, so that genetic makeup's not too far different. 7-point game still. We'll see Placide at the line. From Sandra Meadows Memorial Arena here in Duncanville.
At the line, Captain Placide.
Placide hit his first one. Rolls that one in. It's an 8-point game. 2 for 2 at that line, that trip around. Nunez gets this one into Terrell. Terrell in the backcourt. They've got to push it with an 8-point deficit and 47 seconds to go. Bontemps on the wing. Skip pass to Nunez. Bontemps, deep 3. Too strong, and Terrell with the offensive rebound.
Personal foul.
He gets fouled and will head to the line.
Number 12.
Placide fouls him after Terrell goes skying in there for the offensive rebound with 36.4 on the clock.
Gavin Placide. Malachi Terrell shooting 2.
Officially, that foul goes to Placide. And Terrell knocks down the first.
At the free throw line, Malachi shooting 1.
Malachi Terrell, previously at Gonzaga College Prep in Washington, D.C. And the AAU team is Team Museum. And a quick foul. And it's a free throw game now.
Malachi Terrell, his third personal. Gavin Placide at the free throw line for Oak Cliff, Faith Bentley. Shooting 2.
58-51 the score. Placide knocks that one down. Wake Forest commit. Leaves that one short. And a foul is going to be called on Placide. Loose ball as Terrell is trying to corral that carom.
Low foul, Faith Family, number 12. Gavin Placide, Malachi Terrell at the free throw line.
And we'll just walk free throw line to free throw line here, folks. 59-51 the score.
Gavin Placide, his fourth personal. Malachi Terrell shooting 2.
And that's 4 on Placide. Doing nothing but hitting his free throws there is Terrell. And a timeout by St. James with 33.5 to go. It's a 6-point game, 59-53. We talked a little bit about head coach Book Richardson for St. James. As hired as the head coach here in at the beginning of 2025, back in March. He spent the years from 2009 to 2017 as an assistant coach at Arizona. He was part of 6 NCAA tournaments, getting to the Sweet 16 5 times and the Elite 8 3 times. Before that at Xavier, now in his first year coaching St. James in the EYBL Scholastic Conference. Placide, Gallagher to inbound. He does finally to Tayshawn Williams. In a trap, fires that one across court to Josiah Jones. Up ahead now to Placide, out on the wing, Briscoe on him. And he's fouled and will head to the free throw line with 21.5 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Personal foul. St. James number 11, Jacoby Briscoe. Gallagher, Placide, shooting 2.
Placide at the line. 4-star power forward. Misses the first. Transferred to Faith Family back in July. He spent his sophomore season at Utah Prep. In his junior year at Sunrise Christian Academy, knocks down the second. 60-53, Bontemps out to Nunez. Nunez drives inside, off the glass, leaves it off the rim, and St. James finally corrals the miss. And picked off by Gallagher Placide with 4 seconds on the clock, and that's going to do it. Faith Family with a 7-point victory over St. James. Coming back from down 7 in the first half, the end of the first half.
Players, families, and fans, let's go.
And taking this EYBL conference matchup 60-53. Faith Family on top. A great game from Gavin Placide, Josiah Rose, and Josiah Jones. On the St. James side, Bontemps showed out again in the fourth quarter with Jacoby Briscoe getting into the action as well. That'll do it for this broadcast. But stick around, 2 o'clock, we'll have more EYBL Scholastic action on League Ready. It'll be La Lumiere in Dream City facing off around 2 o'clock, so go grab a drink, stick around, and tune back in. A 60-53 victory for Faith Family Academy out of Oak Cliff over the St. James Strivers out of Springfield, Virginia. Ethan Herrera here. And this has been a Nike EYBL Scholastic Conference play on League Ready as part of Duncanville Hoopfest.